Guys, listen. In an era where prepaid meters are running faster than using both, imagine not having energy efficient appliances at home. Your mind go feel overburst. And that be where Broom they step inside. Broom say make I tell you, say they have the Broom inverter smart Wi-Fi AC that saves up to 30% on prepaid power. They also have the Broom front load washing machine, and it comes with a dual digital display. It consumes up to 40% less electricity. Energy efficient. They have the Broom inverter chest freezer. They have the Broom 4-door glass refrigerator. All these appliances that I have listed, they are energy efficient. So I they recommend, I know they recommend one. Now you go figure these appliances at what? Electromatch.com. In the process of ordering, don't forget to use the promo code BKSS. You go figure discount. Also, Broom is available nationwide. Call the number being displayed on the L banner on your screen or visit broom.com and get some of these appliances. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't recommend wax. So tap in and let's enjoy Broom. Now, guys, you see, I said sometimes you go wake up, then you go see some things for the news feed and your mind go bust. Like the things you do, it happen for Africa. I have always asserted that it be the skin color. It be the skin color because you not go fit tell me otherwise. Some of the things you do, we feel, how, bro? How do we think? How do our leaders think? And how are they comfortable doing some of these things? Now, this story was shared by Larry Madowo, a Kenyan CNN journalist. Now, I read, this is the caption. A Ugandan leader went for cancer treatment in Germany, but built a grand church back home when he recovered, not a hospital. He even invited the president of Uganda, President Museveni, to open it. Okay, watch the video.
A Ugandan politician is getting roasted because after getting cancer and treatment in Germany for 6 months, he built a church in Uganda, not a hospital. This is how he explains it.
In November 2022, I was diagnosed with cancer of the throat. And I underwent chemo and radiotherapy. And I stayed in Germany for 6 months. And I recovered. When I got up out of that nasty experience, I promised God and myself that I will build him a church in his honor.
Bro, wait, I'm coming. Before we go proceed, let me play this song. Bibini Siyansa. Oh. Ko Bibini. Bro, make it make sense. Now, if the Germans were building what churches are, you go get hospital, go do your chemo. What kind of nonsensical ability is that? And he is He is a Ugandan politician. You have not invested in health infrastructure in your country. So when you were diagnosed with cancer of the throat, you had to fly to Germany. And after getting cured, when you recovered in Germany, you came back home to build a church. Why do you people accept it is a personal promise he made to God that when he recovers from the cancer, he's going to build him a church? Why do you people keep promising God things that he has not asked you people? You are not Solomon. You are not David, bro. God has not instructed you or ordered you or said anything to you about building a church for him. You people are being him. Onyankopon, God and Kasangasa, he said, heaven is my home. Why are you building churches for him here? Well, at least he delivered on his promise. Can't say same for my man here, though. I can't say same for my man back home though, because another politician back home too promised God the same cathedral, the same church, and he couldn't finish it. It has become a pit, 53 million US dollars or dollar pit. And yeah, it is what it is. But make it make sense. Do you understand like what is happening here? If you not be Germany, you could have died, or you would have died. You went there for treatment, came back home, instead of investing or building hospitals, investing in health infrastructure, so that when you get sick again, or your family member, any of your family member gets sick again, you don't go fly and go Germany. And this is typical of African politicians. They will never invest in what? Local health infrastructure. No, when they get sick, they fly to America, to Germany, to Europe, wherever, and go and get treatment. And as the citizens, we are supposed to go to some of these hospitals. You go there are no beds. Look at what happened at a Tamale Teaching Hospital. The things that they lacked. A teaching hospital that is under-resourced. They don't care because they can afford what? They can afford to fly their family. They can fly from this country or any other country and go and get treatment. It be me, then you will go suffer. Because make it make sense how you go travel, go somebody in country, come back, instead of building hospital. Oh, like, hey, this one day, when I went there, I saw the hospital, I saw the equipment. How can we, better our health system so that when we get sick, we don't fly over there? This is a politician flying over there to get chemo treatment. Imagine you not having that amount of money. Imagine you not being financially empowered enough to fly your family or yourself when you are sick. You will die, bro. What is the sense in this? Sometimes I say it is the skin color, bro, because the way some of us think, and we always put things on God. And I did this. I said this to God. I'm sure when you were praying to God about this thing, God said, for Jimmy, don't build anything for me. God has not told you to build anything, but they will do this thing and put it on God. So on Judgment Day, we will hear things. We are going to hear things on Judgment Day, because the way politicians and people have lied on the name of God, it is crazy. You think God will sit and watch you go fly to another country for treatment, whilst your country, they don't have like a basic health infrastructure? You think God and God will be left-handed person or what? How do people they see God? One day God and God, you see God, he do a... He be calm. God is a calm person. He's a calm man. Because honestly, some of these things, he for slap the shit out of people, bro. And the president is sitting there. Not a hospital, not a clinic, not donating equipment to a hospital. He built a church because he promised God that when he is delivered, when he recovers from the throat cancer, oh my goodness, ow, bro. Ow. Into that pain, when we will get sense on this continent? Look at how beautiful the church too is. The colors, then the aesthetics and the structure. This could have been a hospital, a small hospital. Or even if the hospital wouldn't be resourced enough to treat cancer, at least the basic health problems, it go fit help. That is how you effect a change. A politician, bro. And it is not even a Uganda thing. This is prevalent across the continent. And the day one leader just go wake up, say, I want revolution, I want to do things differently, the own people will pull him down. We will be fooling on this continent, sir. Then one person will rise up that enough is enough. There has to be a revolution. There has to be a change in how we see things. The person will start spearheading an agenda and his own people will be pulling him down. They say as you are fighting for Africans, you have to fight Africans to fight for Africa. You have to fight Africans in order to fight for Africa. You are fighting for them, but they are fighting you. It doesn't even make sense, bro. This is a shameless thing, bro. And the people when they go to that church or them shameless. Shameless behavior. And they will keep doing it. Because I'm sure people are so happy about this particular church. We used to mediocrity. They have subjected us to mediocrity to the point that the small thing they will do, they will make happy. Hospital, church. So when you are sick, you go to the church. Well, that is the kind of business that we have. Christianity, religion, and on this continent, and it be some different thing. Person they died and you go carry go. If they believe you so below, they believe in things. And so, well, I was diagnosed with throat cancer, but let me build a church so whether when people are sick, they'll go to the church. How this thing makes sense. But anyway, I don't expect much from my people. I have never expected much from my people. But there are some things that you see, there are some stories that like you see in your newsfeed and you go like, and when we go get sense? When are we going to rise above some of these foolish things that we do on this continent? And this is why they don't respect us. This is why the Europeans, the Americans, they don't respect us. They think Africa is a country. Africa is a country because if leaders are thinking this way, like they think we live in trees. You can't blame them because a monkey self no will take this decision, bro. Gorilla self no will take this decision. It's the skin color, bro. It has always been a skin color. It has always been a skin color, bro. It has always been a skin color. I have a couple of comments here, that I've compiled. This is from Bella. It says, we have the stupidest leaders in the world. Africa needs a massive cleansing and revolution. The leader that will start the cleansing and the revolution, his own people will fight him, bro. The Western powers will use his own people to fight him. So it is not even possible. It's like, man, it's crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. Religion in Africa is so different. Both educated and illiterate can't be distinguished. What is wrong with African men? I'm of the assertion that politicians lose their sense of reasoning when they get into power. Because for people who schooled in better countries and conditions but can't replicate same in their homeland, they are either ignorant, stupid, or both. You can't tell me otherwise. Exactly, and that is one thing I've always wondered about, or it always shocked me, right? Most of these politicians, they school abroad. They school in Western countries, right? They school in the US, Canada, UK, Europe. And they see it, bro. When they are sick in those countries, they go to the hospitals. The lecture halls themselves, they see it. They see how good their roads are, how the transportational system and everything. They see all these things. When they come back home, they can't replicate that when they are voted or when they are appointed into position of power. They can't do that. I don't get it. Whether it is like a conscious effort to just starve or deprive your people of good lives. Because they travel all the time. UN General Assembly, they will be there. They will be there. Do you people not see when you travel to the Western countries, do you not see their roads? Do you not see it? You see it. So what is the issue? Why can't we replicate that? When you travel to Germany, how many churches did you count? When you travel to Germany, how many churches? I mean, bro, I'm in the States, bro. There are some, bro, you go see some small town, then there's a hospital, bro. You go enter the hospital and say, hey, this is a hospital for a small town of about, let's say 2,000 people. They have a huge hospital, everything, to the point that they have even recreational centers for dog. Then you come to the legendary countries, so fooling. Charlie, go find broom buy. As I said, you go to broom.com and electromat.com too. When you use electromat.com to go buy the broom appliances, make sure you use the promo code BKSS. You will get discount on some of the appliances you go buy. This is my corporate social responsibility to you guys. But I think African leaders, we should do better. They should do better because at the end of the day, we can't be living like this. We can't be living like this. And this isn't something that we should encourage. This is not something that we should be happy about. Oh my God. Anyway, what do you make of this story? My name is Sheldon. Once again, subscribe to the channel. I'm out.